Huh. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Give yourself a hand if you're up to this time in the morning. Congratulations. Yeah. Spartan Warriors, hoorah! All right. Today, I'm actually going to be reading something. I found this on the internet. I don't know how long ago this was written, but you know what? It's so important even today. All right, so I'll do my best here because I'm not the greatest reader. I usually just do things off from my head, but here we go. So anyways, when I finish this, I'm going to ask you to make a decision. And see what happens, you know? Psalms 46:2-3. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though in waters may roar and foam, through the mountains tremble at its swelling. So for me, I'm really grateful that God is there for me. He is definitely a refuge and strength for me when things are not as they used to be. And I'm very uncomfortable with bad changes or things or whatever it is, you know. Because lately, things just haven't been what they used to be. This new normal thing, I mean, and for me, I don't think it's for anybody who've been out there. I see a lot of people rebelling against wearing masks and all this other stuff for their own personal reasons, the same reasons that everybody has is for their personal reasons to do certain things. So, so suddenly things aren't as familiar and no longer there. And, you know, I'm getting older, right? We're all getting older. But for me, as I get older, my body tends to break down, even though I actually know what I'm supposed to do to keep it together. But, you know, as these braces will tell you, you know, age is age, man. But these are smaller issues like everyone else has. But we all have bigger challenges in life that weigh on our minds, cause fear, right? Cause fear. Fear causes doubt, and doubt kills the warrior. That's in us, right? The strength that we have in us is sometimes melted, just like snow melts, as we have it up front there. You know, just like snow melts because of our fears, you know, and it says in the Bible over like 600 times, like, fear not, right? So, but that's tough because we're human. So God is our refuge and strength. So what does that mean? A refuge is a strong fortress, a structure that protects you from enemies or a storm or evil forces or crap that we just make up in our heads. You know, fear comes from the things in the past that we think will happen and most of the time never happen. So it's a place of shelter and rest when things are going wildly berserk out in the real world. So a castle is a fortress. A fortress is carved into rock or stone. High walls are a fortress. You know, I've been watching on Netflix, like everybody watches things on Netflix these days, called Merlin, it's called. Actually, it's pretty darn good. So if you ever want to get involved with something quick, you know, five, whatever it is. But it's really, the story's really good. So it's Merlin and King Arthur and all that other great stuff and Knights of the Round Table. But the reason I'm getting into that is anytime there's a big issue, a big challenge, a big war, they go inside this great castle, right? So that's their fortress. And, you know, God provides them with that. Even it provides us with that. Fortunately, we don't have castles, but we do know that God is there for protection. God will help us get through the bad times, but we also have to believe. You know, you cannot have fear and you cannot have hope and belief at the same time. It does not work that way. So when circumstances are out of control, we could run to God and find refuge in Him. because he is our sovereign over all things. Our hardest struggles are easy for God to handle. And you might be saying, well, if it's so easy for God to handle, why doesn't he fix what's going on in the world? And nobody knows why things happen. Good things happen to bad people. It rains on everybody. The sun goes down on everybody. We all have the same amount of time. And it's just either belief in God or belief in just yourself. You need to believe in something. Psalms 56:34. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, the word I praise. In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me? And there's another saying to that is what man can do to me. Right? So if God is on our side, who dare be against us? All right. So let's have a little more faith and belief in God, if that's what you believe. But you got to believe in something. You can't go out through your day and just think you're going to do it alone. There's no such thing as a self-made man or a self-made woman. That's just impossible. You cannot get through life alone, right? You need support of others, of friends and family. In business, you need help from colleagues or employees. You don't do anything on your own. It just doesn't happen that way. And if you try, how did that work out for you, right? So, in a nutshell, you need to make a decision today is what you're going to believe in. Are you going to believe for better things and hope for better things? And are you going to believe in God? Maybe you do, but maybe we need to start praying every day, all day. And if you have other beliefs, you got to believe in something to keep us strong from the inside and keep all these demons out of our head and these monkeys and chattering voices telling us that we can't do things. Right? We can do just about anything we put our mind to, but we have to have a firm belief, right? And you have to see it before you can believe it, right? So what man, I forgot who says, if you conceive it, see it and conceive it, it'll show up. So that's the thing. And once you decide to do that, once you decide to believe in God, once you decide to believe in yourself, to believe in humanity, to believe in something bigger than yourself, then things will start to look a little better, right? If you want the things around you to look better, I think Gandhi says, become the change that you want to see. That's a really great line, right? Become the change you want to see. So that's it for today. I know it's not the very inspirational things, but this is very important. I just found it, and like I said, I don't know when this was written, but it sure applies to what's going on right now. God bless, my friends. God bless. Most of all, be a blessing to others. And if you like these messages, please like and share. I always forget to say that. It'll help me, and maybe it will help someone else. So have an awesome day. And like I said before, God bless.